No, I guess we aren't going to a break. I guess we're coming back to me. What's up, everybody? We're here for our finals match of the Gold League here in the University Star League, and it looks like both of our players are ready. This is going to be the finals. First place, second place on the line in a best-of-5 series, but both of our players are here, and we've already seen one of them. Remember him from the couch earlier. Now, Zethian and Phortex will be both, and now, let's see. Yep, there we go. So.
Thank you.
Not bad, not bad. What's your name?
My name is Oscar, but I nick Phortex now.
So your nick is Phortex?
Yes, it is. I'm sorry.
No problem, no problem. So your nick is Phortex. What race do you play?
I'm playing Protoss.
You're playing Protoss?
Yeah.
And what are you studying? Because that's the big thing here.
Social works.
Social works?
Social studies, maybe. Yeah.
Are you the one who said that you were into XCOM and that you're in a bit of a masochistic mood these days?
Yeah, unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, I got a good laugh out of that when I saw that one. XCOM is good, too.
It's so good. I hate it.
They just came out with that expansion.
Yeah.
What did you think about that?
It's a little power creeping. I think the Mech Troopers may be slightly overpowered, but...
But they, I heard people were complaining because they didn't add a campaign or anything into it. It's just kind of like they adjusted things in the actual game.
that's actually kind of boring. They added some missions, but not much.
Well,
so, but it's
hopefully, XCOM's time you've spent in XCOM will carry over. We're going to go ahead and hear from your opponent now, Zethian.
Hello, Mr. Semler.
How are you, Marcus?
I'm just doing fine.
Yeah, you all right? You've been here all day, man. You've been prepping.
Yeah, I know.
You've been getting ready.
I want to win this prize.
You're feeling good, yeah?
Yeah.
Because that's it, man. We do have actually a prize here on the line for first place. I think it's like some Kingston swag, maybe an SSD, maybe some RAM thrown in the mix. So you're going to need that? You're going to be putting together a PC or what?
In a while when I have the money over.
So yeah, so this actually means a lot to you.
Yeah.
Winning this could mean the difference between you getting a PC that works and, not.
Not really, but I was saving some money.
No pressure, man. No pressure. So actually, we should ask you a couple questions as well, seeing as how we are about to get into this match. What race do you play?
Zerg.
Zerg. All right. What do you study in school?
I study space engineering.
Space engineering?
Yeah.
That's not very common.
Nope.
It's kind of hard, too.
There's one place in Sweden where it exists.
And it's here?
No, in Luleå.
In Luleå?
Up north.
Up north. Oh, so you're in Norrland?
Yeah.
Is it getting cold up there?
We had snow like 2 weeks ago. Now it's mostly ice because it rained last week and then it froze.
And then it froze?
Yeah.
So it rained and then it froze. This is like,
This is summer for me.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, honestly, I'm just wanting to see you in the booth and playing now because you've been here all day, man. You've been getting ready. You've been getting focused like a laser.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And you got the eyes of a tiger right now. All right, let's hear what your opponent has to say, and then we'll get into it. So, how are you feeling about this match? Are you feeling confident?
I'm feeling very confident. I haven't lost a game yet, so we'll see.
Okay then. Yeah. And you feeling confident in the matchup? Yeah.
I hate Zerg, so I would
Another
rather
good
face a
reason.
Terran, but it's okay. It's gonna be fun.
How are you feeling after hearing that?
I'm confident. Protoss is my best matchup, so...
Oh, damn it.
All right, guys. All right. So I'm going to wish you guys both good luck. And if you want to shake your hands, there we go. Let's get it. Swedes are so good-mannered as well. He's saying good luck to him and everything. All right. Well, guys, that's it. We're actually going to hand it over to our casters now who are going to bring you the action. So let's get it started.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we have returned here at the casting desk, and we have one more set to cast before I sign off for the rest of the evening. So we better make this some quality time.
Together, quality time together.
Together,
yes.
yes.
It's like a date, a horrible, nerdy date.
It's one where racial bonds do not matter.
Yes.
Because the UniSL is a place where people come together to battle to the death.
So may I present, this is Tenshi Lucas Collard, our Asian caster. So
I'm the only Asian caster you guys are.
Hear him scream like, Battle Cruiser, and stuff like that.
Plague!
Oh, I love that. I love watching Korean casters. It's so much fun. It's energy.
Yeah, but that is Brood War, and Brood War was back in the day, man.
It's back in the day, yeah. So we're going to see this super classic matchup between Protoss and Zerg.
Easy.
Yeah,
Okay.
you are the Protoss player, and I am the Zerg player, so this is going to be the Battle of the Titans. I don't need to ask you which player you're going to, vouch for.
Yeah, well, honestly, I might vouch for the Terran. Oh, Kamimashita, I'm sorry. I bit my tongue.
Still, I'm also a bit for the Protoss player, as he is a XCOM fan.
I have no idea about these guys. So
Well, everyone who loves XCOM is a good person in my eyes.
XCOM is that turn-based strategy game, right?
Yes, it is.
It's pretty cool. I think I seen Day9 play it. Oh yeah, he made a character named Felicity. I remember that.
You should play it.
Should I?
Yeah.
Because I love it. I love strategy games, so I should probably enjoy it. But anyway, we have the vetoes sorted out, and we'll be popping into the lobby shortly, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, indeed, we will.
Yeah.
So, any unit you will call out that's going to be built, let's do it. Let's take a bet.
No, like, it can't be zealots or anything super generic. Like, if it goes a late game, we're gonna see Tempests. Like, even if he doesn't see Broodlords, he's gonna go Tempests. Yeah, like he's just gonna go like 3 Stargate Tempest.
All right. So
Do you know what's a really good composition?
no, tell me.
Tempest, Void Ray, like Storm and Arkham or something.
You mean like the best unit in the Protoss army? Yeah, that's surprising.
You could even squeeze in a bunch of Colossus.
Yeah, that sounds good. Well, from the start play, I'm hoping for Ultralisk. I love Ultralisk.
Ultralisk, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it depends on how late the game goes on.
They're big slice and dicers.
I guess you could say things can get a little bit dicey. In that.
Oh no, Jesus! You didn't just do
The
that.
puns are so
the
bad.
slice and dice, the dicey joke.
The puns are like my macro. They're bad.
They're like my micro, intense.
How like you can say like, oh, this guy, his mechanics are so good, but his micro, that's some intense shit. Oh, that just sounds so bad.
Yeah. So the players have. So which map are we gonna see, or which maps are we gonna see?
I have no idea.
All
They're
right,
ju-
cool.
the-
That's good maps.
We're waiting right now to have everything sorted because apparently one of our guys was in the wrong channel.
That's happened. You know, this tournament is played live in front of your eyes, so if things take like 1 minute or so longer, it's not a big deal, because you can take that time just to watch us, check out our handsome faces,
Yeah.
and think about all the good stuff that University Star League is doing for the StarCraft and esports scene. And all of these wonderful people working with this production.
Oh yeah, actually, I want to do a shout out there to everyone on the University Star League production team. I feel like it's us casters in like the spotlight, the casters and the players, but so much work has gone into this from everyone on the production team. So just a big shout out to all of you guys. You're doing a wonderful job, and I'm just so happy and I feel so blessed to be working with all of you guys. You're doing an outstanding job.
Yeah, small applaud for you. Small, big applaud.
Yeah, I
for
think
yours. Yes.
like if we
very
had
good.
if we had like a massive crowd, I'd like tell everyone to give it up for them.
Unfortunately, we're almost alone in a room, so we don't have that much massive crowd.
That's a production secret. Don't tell anyone.
Yes.
So anyway, let's see how it is going. They're picking maps right now.
All right. Apparently, the production team doesn't like Lucas staring at his screen all the time.
That's production team.
So
just
it's
quiet.
it's something else.
Silent.
No, sorry. It was his friends that is sort of beaming him in chat.
I'm not getting
online.
BM'd. I'm
Yes,
getting
you are.
constructively criticized. Anyway, guys, we're still waiting. I'm sorry about this delay. So we're just going to be coming into this final best of 5 before I go. Wow, these guys are sure taking their sweet time. In the meanwhile.
How about those noodles?
Oh,
No, just
God,
kidding. We're
I'd
not going
l-
to think about noodles.
Stop.
All right.
I'm thinking about noodles now. It's too late. It's too late to go back. Oh, I'm so hungry.
The thing is that we've been here since early this morning, but the production team has been here for days.
Yeah,
So
they've
there's
actually
a
been here
lot of-
since they started loading shit up here.
Yeah. Me
yeah,
and Lucas just
Friday.
rolled in a limousine this morning. They were handing off a cappuccino,
And
which
noodles.
I drank. It was so delicious. You know, directly into the green room and just hang out with a bunch of cool players.
I'm definitely gonna make sure to hit up the green room before this production cast ends. Just talk to those guys, see how they're doing. We have Fubar and Jarl sitting in the green room, two of the most handsome people on location right now.
Yes, they are. And
You guys don't want to miss when we have sequences with the green room.
all right, something happening on the
Ooh,
screen.
Look at this, we're getting a lobby invite.
All right. And we have the map sorted out right now. So I think the first map is going to be, is it Belshire Vestige?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the players are Zethian versus Phortex.
Okay, well, we're just waiting now, and these guys are going to be making sure that everything is set and ready. Now these guys are fucking up the colors. Can someone tell these guys to go like red, blue versus red?
They're not doing as you say,
It'd be
right?
so bad if I like BM the players in the lobby.
Yeah. Hello, this is Coster Lucas.
Like you guys, you're so bad. Anyway, guys, we're now loading into the first game in this best of 5.
This is going to be really intense because this is actually one of the finals. The winner walks home without, well, a big prize from our sponsors.
What is it? They get this like, don't they get like a RAM?
Yeah, they get a RAM
Thing
memory
and,
and also an SSD.
Oh yeah.
And if you
I want that.
if you haven't played a game with or own a computer with an SSD in, it's like driving a Ferrari. It's such an amazing experience.
It's like driving a Ferrari, even if your graphics card is shit. Maybe it's like driving a nice Volvo.
Yes, it is. But now, at the bottom right corner, we find the player Zethian playing Zerg in red.
Yes. And up here, in the top left on the first map of this best of 5 series, the blue Protoss. He is Phortex. I really like that name, by the way. Very sexful. Now, 1 Gate Expo, I'd say.
You're calling 1 Gate Expo?
Yeah, I'm just going to say 1 Gate Expo with a 14 pool, 15 edge.
Well, that's a bold statement.
I'm just going balls deep.
Yeah, that's a good call, actually. Well, as for the Zerg players, not many opening can actually choose as he has gone past the 6 pooling right now. So we're probably going to see a pull first or a hatchery first. There's not many options done here. And also the Overlords are going to send out the scouting. It's quite brave not to bring an Overlord to his natural, not to check for anything
The second Overlord should be definitely going over the natural, because like if you're getting cannon rushed, you will get wrecked if you don't like drone scout this.
Yes.
However, we could be seeing a forge. It's a gate.
Oh, all right.
He goes for gate. 1 Gate Expo. Walls off at the ramp, not too common. I guess it's about preference, but like most Protoss I see, they generally wall off like around their nexus.
And as we see a gate first, it's probably going to be some kind of aggression coming out quite early from a Phortex.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I think it's going to just like goes for Zealot and then drops in, like Zealot, Nexus, Cyber, or vice versa. Like it doesn't really matter too much. He is getting a single gas as well, so like it looks super stunning. Even a hatch first from Zethian, which I kind of like, because I mean he'll find himself in a small economical advantage.
Yes, he is.
Yeah. And this is not like when Phortex drops the second gate and it goes 100,000,000% herpa derpa 2 Gate Zealot from it, like rallied from his main. And the gas is just like a juke.
The classic herpa derpa
Sick
build.
mind games.
Please check it out at the website unisl.se. It's Lucas Kurad herpa derpa build.
Or you can just like go and watch VODs on GSTL and watch like Zergs getting 2 gated. Now Zethian's coming in here and he's going to be seeing that there's 1 Gate Expo and a single Zealot. I think that this Cyber is slightly misplaced because
It is?
I'm not entirely certain. No, never mind. It's just like the resolution on the screen is so much better than my screen at home.
Do you play on a potato?
I actually do.
Right. That's awesome.
It's hard to macro on a potato.
No shit.
Like maybe if I had something else, like of the same sort, maybe like a carrot or something, maybe that would help. But anyway, we have an MSC coming at her and a Nexus as well. A Nexus.
And speed is on the way, and it still has drone into the gas. So he's going for some kind of attack here.
Yeah, he could go for a Baneling Bust, or he could go Roaches. Like he could go Fast Lair. He could go anything right now. But
I'm hoping for a fast lair.
Do you think it's a Fast Lair?
Yeah, I hope for that.
Like what? Roach Warren.
Roach Warren.
You know what? You never called anything about roaches this game, so you can't claim that you called it.
Well, I think I mentioned it somewhere earlier before.
You know what you do? You're like SCVs are gonna die or he'll make roaches. Like, and those are like the 2 most definite things that'll happen ever. But he has 2 queens and he's taking a second gas.
Yes.
And Phortex is starting to wall off as well with 2 gateways, and we'll see what he decides to drop to like finish this wall off.
And now there's a bunch of units moving across the map here to scout out and see what's actually happening, and hoping that there's no third Protoss base. That will be really brave to go for a really greedy.
You can go for 6-minute Nexus if you're like the Rock of Protoss. That would be Rain. Either like yeah, you'd be like Rain, or like maybe Parting.
Are you going all fanboy now?
You know, don't get me started about my Protoss fanboyism. It's disgusting. I'm worse than Bieber fans. Like I would literally get down on my knees and kiss Rain's shoes. Like I would clean his soles.
All right, too much information. Let's head over to the game.
It hasn't gotten homoerotic yet, so it's not too much. Not yet.
Let's not.
Okay, anyway, speed is finished here, and these links are getting forced away because Mothership Imba. Roaches, Roach is down, and he's getting a lair, which I think is a bit odd that he didn't make like 7 roaches and go for some pressure. We have no like defined tech as well here for Phortex, so he has not like done anything super peculiar or super cool here. Warp Kit is, however, complete, so we should be morphing these gateways shortly. He's taking a third guess as well.
When it comes to scout out from Protoss, is it a drone that is moving across the map down to the left there, or is it?
He's setting up a proxy here.
Yeah, it is. So
he has not checked for a third base.
No.
He hasn't actually scout. He went really brave and didn't scout his opponent at all, but now he's moving out with a bunch of Zealots, 3 Zealots, Stuka, and a Mothership Core, and he'll have the proxy pylon, so he's going to go there and see that there's nothing.
Who needs scouting when you play Protoss? It's OP anyway.
Anyway, 1-1 started here for Zethian, and he's making a bunch of roaches now, and Glial Constitution. And the Twilight Council coming down here though for Phortex, so it could be like with a follow-up with +2 and Blink or Dark Shrine. We will see, but now he's warping in additional units down here at this pylon on
the big thing is
west location.
There's no unit in production, is there? No, there's only drones. There's nothing to defend.
He has 4 roaches. He's 4 roaches.
Yeah, but is that enough for this?
No. No, 4 roaches.
A quick dance there, nice.
4 roaches can't do anything. +1 started here, by the way, for Phortex, and he will eventually be able to even up the upgrades very quickly with Chrono Boost. But now he comes in there, starting to poke.
Something knocking
Time
on
Warp
the
going
front.
down there,
Wow.
a bit too early, I'd say. Now we have 9 roaches in production, and unless Phortex is very careful, he is in risk of losing this entire army, because the roaches are going to be hatching very, very shortly. Ah, come on, roaches. Kite back. The Queen is targeting down the Mothership Core. That's exactly what he needs to do. Time does go down. No recall. And now with all these roaches, even these Zealots on move command, so they're getting sandwiched here. A few extra Stalkers coming in as well. The Queen got focused down, by the way, but now he's going to be losing all of these units. But roaches can't shoot up. No. Just like dogs can't look up. So that's a really far-fetched reference. So,
Alright,
like if
cool.
you're in... yeah, we'll see. Anyway, he has another time warp on this Mothership. He needs to get out, though, because if Zethian decides to pull the Queen down from his main, he'll be able to take that Mothership out. However, we do have roach speed complete. 1-1 is about to finish, and there is not a lot here at home for Phortex. He's now dropping down 2 cannons. He might even potentially go for 3, because 3 is better than 2.
Yes, it is. And also going for the quite early charge.
Yeah, super fast
here.
charge. No blink.
No
He's actually going to be able to get in here and get these pylons down. Phortex needs to be careful, and he should drop a few extra pylons because he'll get supply blocked. If this other pylon does fall, these cannons won't be able to do anything. There's the recall. Two full skills going down here. Now Zethian is actually focusing down the Nexus.
Wow.
Is he going to get this? Probably being pulled off. Oh my god, I think Zethian is going to get it. No, he's fighting probes.
He's actually focusing the probes.
Yeah, but he's killing so many.
Yes,
oh my
you are.
god. But he had a very low drone count, but he's killed 26 probes. And now he's even going for the Nexus, and I think that he's going to get it.
Here comes the snipe, and boom, it goes down.
Goodbye, Nexus.
Yeah. Nexus down.
And Phortex has to rebuild that. I can't actually say anything that sounds super Korean about losing a single Nexus.
No. I think I just did, so.
It could go like, I don't know. I wish I could go like Plague in every circumstance, but
that does
anyway,
work.
he does actually shut down all those cannons. Charge is finished, but there is so few units here for Phortex right now. I mean, because these 2 gateways were a lot of his production. He has 3 more, but there's GG coming out, and game 1 does go to Zethian, the Zerg player.
Yes, indeed. GG. And really good play here by our Zerg player. Quite very good play also by our Protoss player. I felt like it was all in on that attack on the Zerg base.
It was kind of all in, like when he lost so
Yeah.
many units.
Yes.
And he didn't
Could
have
he
any
actually
follow-up tech.
pulled back and recovered?
Yeah, like he should have dropped his time. He should have, like the first time was a bit too early, so he should have dropped us, like pulled back slightly, waited for roaches to come in and additional reinforcements, and then maybe dropped the second one, like a better one.
Yeah.
He sort of botched the engagement, and that did cost him that game.
Yes, he did. And he actually saw so many roaches coming
Also,
against him.
the fact that he did like depowered gates.
Yes, of course. You can't have too many pylons. You need more.
Probes and pylons, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget that, probes and pylons.
Yeah, the tip of the day. Build pylons.
Yeah,
They're worth
don't
it.
fuck your macro,
No.
because otherwise you'll get completely destroyed.
Build stuff. That is the lesson of the day. Use your money
Use
wisely.
your money. Don't build a trust fund.
No, don't do. So, where the next map? What are we looking at?
It's actually what some people would consider a Protoss favorite map. It is going to be Aquilon.
Well, it's the Protoss player's choice.
It is.
Yeah. So
It makes sense because I mean it's easy to secure that third base for Protoss, and when you're on three base, like 3-base Protoss versus Zerg, you can like get a pretty strong army that's well upgraded and like a good composition, stuff like that.
yeah, you could see a bit of the play here from our Protoss player that he was going a bit for Stalkers, and it felt like he's would go over to a transition into a Blink player.
I thought it was going to be Blink.
Yeah, but somewhere he got stuck, and instead he pushed the charge button. I don't know if that was made
Like
panic.
B and C are very close to each
Yeah.
other on the keyboard. How about we jump into this second game, however, ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen?
please.
Let's do it.
So if we check the map here with our players setting up, and still we have the red Zerg player, Zethian, preparing to kill.
Yeah. And up here his opponent in the blue pajamas. He is Phortex. I was almost going to say the banana Protoss for some reason, but he is the Protoss.
The banana Protoss.
Yeah, that was really fucked.
Yes. Banana for scale. Anyway, so Protoss favorite map. I can see why, because all of these goddamn ledges everywhere. Still, I would say I do like this map as a Zerg player.
Really?
Yes, I do.
All the Zergs that I talked to, every single Zerg, and they cry a lot, mind you. They cried a lot about this map.
Well, maybe they have the wrong composition. No, it's the thing I like with this map is there are a couple of big areas where you can get good surrounds and good engagement on. If you engage in the wrong place, you are totally screwed. But if you can actually lure your opponents in, and get a good engagement in these 4 places that you actually can, engage in, you're set. You can do good things. And you can put on early pressure with roaches directly on the third base of your opponent if you're trying to expand there. So it's quite easy to deny stuff on this base. Still, as Protoss, you have a lot of stuff that blocking my way. Force fields, for example. So it's sort of, it could swing either way. And also there's a lot of space going on right here around the base where you can put up defenses, but it's I see that you call it a Protoss favorite map because it's got money position to actually drop in, and it's money position to actually pick your engagement.
Like expansions on this, I think it's really easy to take this base on the right hand side of your natural. You break down the rocks and then you break down the rock tower.
Yes.
Super easy to take that base. You can go for a super quick third, like by 6:30, and just like wall off completely. But anyway, Phortex here going for 1 get expo, and he's doing the exact same thing as the previous game. Now we see Zethian, however, going for gas, and he's not dropped any guys in. There we go. And his natural also on the way. I don't think this is going to pan out too differently from last game.
No. The question is it going to go for roaches again?
Yeah, we'll see. Like, you generally want to only get the roach. Like, you get the roach one for pressure against the third base, or you get it for safety, because otherwise, I don't know. Like, actually, it all depends on what composition the player feels like going, because you can actually do a lot of things.
Yeah.
Now, anyway, Phortex has yet to start Warp Gate. He's going for that mothership call again, so he's doing the exact same thing as like I mentioned. Zethian now, he's going up to 100 gas, so he's going to be able to start that gas. Start that speed, even.
Start that gas?
Yeah, he's going to start that gas. He has 100 gas, so he can start that gas. Second gas going down there as well for Phortex.
All right. And our Zerg player is now quickly populating both his bases with drones, as a good Zerg player should be doing. And we see no sign. Oh, here it comes. Here is the Baning Nest. So it's going to be a melee-based army. And
he's going to go for a bust.
I'm hoping so.
It's got to be a bust. Like, if you make a Baneling Nest as a Zerg and you're not going to put on pressure for the for the next 2.5 minutes, you're... I don't know. It's like Terran and building like 10... Like 5, you go up to 5 racks on a single base and you make no Marines. And then you're like, okay, I'm going to drop 2 more. And you go like, I don't know, do something really weird.
Yeah.
Like,
here we go.
have you heard my have you heard my Vortex impression?
Yeah, I've heard your Vortex impression.
You've heard my, okay.
But please do. Please, the viewers are need to hear it.
Actually, we have Zergling coming in here in base. Terran not in matchup, but Mothership core very good. Kill Zergling. My voice is actually killing me now, so it's actually not that good. But yeah, I'm actually not that big a fan of a Vortex, and I think that like Spanish people are weird, so I just like I take the piss out of him a lot. Stargate going down here though for Phortex in the wall off in the natural, so he's most likely going to be going into Phoenix. Now we have the Lair and Roadforn coming down here for Zethian. I think it's interesting that he's not taken to that base yet, and he's not making a lot of drones. But I mean, you go.
It's sort of a weird
big surround.
Yeah, good surround for these.
You have the recall. You're gonna okay. He lost everything under that recall. If I was Vortex, I'd be so fucking mad. No warp gate, and he's gonna get in. Wow. All these links are... Okay, the links are flooding into the main.
Everything is just streaming in.
Yeah, warp gate just finished up though, and they have not transmorphing into warp gates. The speedlings are coming in here, and they're going to be going to town on these Zerglings. There is no photon overcharge as well, so he's going to be taking massive economical damage right now, dropping to 30 supply. Voider is started, but Voider is on very good against Zerglings, and he's going to go straight for this next. The 3 Zealots warping in here in an attempt to defend, but will it be enough?
No, it will not.
Oh, look at this. Phortex closing.
That pylon.
Yeah, but look at this. He's completely walled off the entrance to his main. Really, really good. Trapping all of these links, ensuring that they can't get out. And Zethian now actually slipping in macro, banking 1k resources at this point in time.
He's saving up for later. It's for mind games.
Oh, the Zerg Trust Fund. He does have a Lair and a Road Run though, so you could easily follow up with additional units. However, there's nothing going on the production tab. All these links have been cleared up. The first Voider has been popped, or has popped out. He now needs to transfer a few probes back to his main nexus. He did lose a total of 15.
Yeah.
So he's actually not in too good a shape. But in terms of economy, both of these players are very even, like in the worker count. But now we see Zethian go for third base. He's getting a Constitution as well as a Hydralisk Den. I'm going to point out that he got the Baneling Nest and like he didn't use that, so I think that's really weird. You don't get safety Banes against Protoss.
No, he could easily like hit a few, Zerglings to the right of the main base.
Oh yeah, he could have done that actually.
Of Vortex, and then just morph them, and then just.
A Vortex?
Yeah, a Vortex. Vortex. Vortex.
Don't make me go there.
All right. Goddamn impression.
It's actually so bad.
I'm gonna hear that in my sleep.
It's like shit tier.
Yeah. All right. So more Void Rays are actually coming out right now. You know what's really bad against Void Rays? Roaches.
Yeah, but Hydras can shoot up.
Yes, they.
Unlike dogs. Now we have double evolution chamber. 1-1 started with range and the Zerg carapace upgrade, as well as muscular augments for those Hydralisks. Yeah, I think he's looking to be fairly aggressive. I mean, because you generally don't get that upgrade first unless you're going to be aggressive. Yeah. Because you just with the Hydra speed, you want to get across that map as quickly as possible.
Yeah, you know what would be really good to have with that Hydras? Creep.
Oh yeah, there's actually 0 creep spread going on there.
Yeah. But there's a bunch of Banelings morphing in. How is he gonna go for it? He's gonna try to bust this.
You need to be careful though, because the Mothership core, the MSC, everything is gonna. The Protoss air units are gonna see this. He's not gonna be able to make anything happen. These Banelings are barely gonna. Okay, he's going for the pylon, and he doesn't actually kill anything.
Nope.
And now these lings are gonna try to get in, And he force fields a ramp to deny scout, which is fairly good. So his opponent is not going to see these gateways. Additional lings rallied across the map, ran into that MSC and Void Ray. But now we have a bunch of hydras, no, a bunch of roaches and a few extra hydras in production right now. Looking at the worker count, we see the Protoss actually has a worker advantage, which is not the best of positions for the Zerg.
It's a good thing when you are a Zerg player is to know exactly how many banelings it takes to detonate a specific building. If you have that in mind all the time when you do attack with banelings, you can bust things so much easier instead of like, oh shit, I just wasted 4.
You need 5 banelings to kill a pylon.
Yep.
Because they do like 80 damage to buildings.
Yes. But here comes a rollout.
And it's 12 to kill a Rax and gateway.
12. That's a bit much. But here comes an aggression on the front gate of Phortex. But also, Phortex is moving his air force around and probably going to go for the third base.
I know what he's going to do. He's going to use the prismatic alignment, which is the ability. The new Void Ray does not charge up its ability the longer it attacks. It actually has a use where it instantly gains that +6 attack versus all armored units for about, it lasts for a total of 20 seconds with a 1-minute cooldown. Yeah. But he's going to pick this hatchery off and then recall home.
Yes, he's going to.
Or he's going to go past and take damage. And there we go. So he's focusing on the queen. Goodbye, queen.
But
the hydras are coming in. Oh wait, okay. He got the queen and he's going to be killing a few of these drones. But he needs to be so careful. He needs to be very, very careful because the muscular augment is complete for the Hydra, so they are fairly quick, especially on creep. But like you said, there is no creep thread, which is very important. And the MSC does fall!
Boom! There it goes. That was a good pick-off by Zethian. It was like a mothership core for free.
Yeah, but like that means no recall and no photon overcharge, which is going to make it so much harder for him to hold any Roach Hydra aggression that we hopefully will be seeing coming in here from Zethian.
Yeah, but here comes the rest of the Protoss army is probably going to roll out.
Wow, it's actually big.
Yeah, yes it is.
So many Zealot Sentry Void Ray.
Yeah, and Zealots are actually surprisingly good against Hydras.
Yeah, if they get surface area, but that means that Phortex will have to drop good force fields. But because there's a lack of creep thread, it's going to be really hard for Zethian to kite. We'll see what happens now. With muscular augments, it's going to be easier for him, but he does not have a big roach buffer, which is exactly what he needs.
I think the big issue is going to be, do Zethian have enough roaches to buffer the attack from the Zealots? That's going to be the big thing.
With full... no. Or he's getting a few more. But these are still not enough, I'd say, because the DPS output from Zealots is pretty ridiculous. Now, Phortex is setting up an additional proxy pile, and he's even getting Stalkers to complement this. He's getting +1, which is about to finish. Looking at the upgrades of the Zerg, though, it is at 1-1. So he has an upgrade advantage, but he really needs to get more units. He's getting more Hydralisks now, but I want more Roaches for this composition.
He could actually go for build a couple of more Queens just to get that anti-air going. But right now, he's just sitting home by the front door and waiting for that Doom army to roll out. And sure, he doesn't have a fourth base down here, and he might be able to trap them if... Oh my god, he's not seeing...
Oh no! Phortex! No, I mean Zethian, you're gonna get completely wrecked.
Oh my god, you need to turn back now. That was a good exploit by Phortex.
And now we see Zethian moving in here for the kill. He can actually focus on this hatchery. No, wait, there is no recall. Force fields need to be really good here, though, to stop these units from coming in here. But there we go, trapping a lot of those units on the wrong side of things. And there's actually no Hydra range out, I believe.
No, there is not. So these Hydra won't be able to snipe.
Never mind. He does have groove spines. A lot of the Zealots are in the natural, killing drones. He has lost a total of 17 so far. He did pull some of them off, but right now, all of the units for Zethian are still on the other side of these force fields. There are 12 roaches in production right now, but the force fields are just too good.
Yes, they are, and this small army for the Zerg is not going to do that much difference because
here comes the MSC time warp dropping as well.
Yeah,
and I think that we're going to be seeing Zethian tapping out.
That was a really good counter and exploited the moment perfectly. Phortex just
dancing his units.
Yeah, wow.
And GG.
GG on GG from Phortex apparently.
Yeah,
that was really cool to see. It's
Phortex esports money.
Yes, it was. I felt like the Phortex he actually exploited the movement perfectly from the Zerg players. Saw the army moving out and just Hell, let's go for it.
I'm really disappointed though that he lost that mothership core. Like if he sniped that third base, would have been sick. But yeah, we saw the power of force fields there against no creep spread Zerg armies.
Yes. I felt like he actually lost because he didn't have any creep spread. If he had that, he could actually move his Hydralisks faster down to his third base and picked off a few more units.
If he had creep spread between his natural and his third, I think he would have been able to pick up all of those Void Rays.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so too. Because it makes units so much faster on the creep. Do you know why they move much faster on the creep?
Because
it's disgusting.
Anyway, here we have it.
All right, so this is one of the players. This is Phortex, who just won his game, so it's a 1-1.
That guy looks like an airsofter.
Yeah, he looks pretty hardcore. His name is Oscar Exner. He's studying at Gothenburg University. He's playing Protoss, as you know. He does the social work, field of studies, and his favorite StarCraft 2 unit is... I actually have a cheat sheet here besides me, so I can check exactly what his favorite... So, ladies, if you want to date this guy, or I don't know if it's taken or what. His favorite unit is actually High Templars with Storms.
He likes High Templars?
Yeah.
I like High Templar.
The comment below it is nom nom.
Okay, well... Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Bring an umbrella.
Yes, and his opponent here is Marcus Person.
Holy shit!
Yeah, he's a tall guy. He's a big guy.
He looks like he could I don't know. He looks like a wrestler.
Yeah, I should go for that. Mexican wrestler.
He looks a bit like a ginger in control.
Lucianero. What's it called? I don't know.
He looks like ginger in control.
Ginger in control.
He's fairly handsome, actually.
Yeah. So his name is Marcus Person. He's studying at Luleå, Texas University. Yeah, he I think it was space something with space. He's studying space, ladies and gentlemen.
He is studying space.
Yes, this space.
A master in space engineering.
It is. So his favorite StarCraft unit is the Ultralisk, which also is one of my favorite units, and it's not surprising as he's a Zerg player. And also, he's a Portal 1 and 2 player. Do you like Portal 1 and 2?
So you guys add him, hey, ladies, you can add him on Steam. Show him your Portal. Okay, no.
Show me your Portal?
No. Anyway. Moving on.
So, yeah, the players are getting ready here, are into the actual lobby. So, the next map is going to be, is that...
Derelict Watcher.
Derelict Watcher?
Uh-huh.
Wow, okay. That is the extra Zerg player's choice.
Yes. Derelict Watcher is a good map for Zerg. It's securing a third base if you have creep thread is pretty easy. It's a bit harder for Protoss to take a third base on that map.
I think the keyword here was creep spread. We haven't seen that much creep spread.
No, I really feel that in order to hold any sort of pressure coming from the Protoss, he'll want to shape up and get that running, because it's very key. It also does not only provide you... It does not only provide you with a movement speed bonus, it also gives you map vision.
Yeah.
Very important. Anyway.
All right, so let's into the game. And first of all, we have the player Phortex playing... No, wait. This is the player Zethian we're looking at right now, playing Zerg. And he has the red trunks. And his opponent is...
Yeah, down there in the bottom left corner on Derelict Watcher. He has the blue Protoss. Phortex.
Yeah, and look at that BM in chat.
He's
no
so sad.
smiley
Wow,
sad face.
this is ridiculous. Can we just disqualify this guy? This is disgusting. He
280
is killing esports.
Oh my god, this is... I don't know what to say. This is
Can we get an admin in here, ban Phortex? He is killing esports. This is worse than MLG and Sundance.
Yeah. And we can also see that he's lying. He doesn't have over 9k in APM.
Okay, I'm gonna check his APM actually. He's at 100. We see Zethian at 300 APM to 120. Typical Protoss APM. Herder.
Yes.
Anyway,
my APM is 5. Anyway, moving into the game.
I'm really sorry. That's very depressing.
My APM is potato.
Oh, just like my macro.
Yes.
Anyway, 1 Gate Expo again for Phortex. He likes this build. I feel like he feels secure doing this, going for a 13 Gate and 14 gas. Super standard. Zethian, however, looks he is going to be going for a hatchery first. I don't mind that one bit.
No, not on this map. It's an excellent build. It gives you a slight advantage in economy.
You'll always find yourself I actually find myself going for a Forge Fast Expand on this map. I just like going for Nexus first. And stuff like that. I guess I'm like kind of like Nanoa in that sense. Nexus first or die trying.
All right.
Yeah.
So you're just going for the same build. Nexus first.
I go Nexus
if
first.
you rush me, I don't care.
I just go Nexus first every single
I will leave
PvZ.
the game and BMU.
Because like I don't like one gate expos.
No.
Anyway, again, Cybercore going down here. And this time though, we see okay, Zethian does go for the gas. He likes 2-base Zerg.
Yes, he
He's
does.
he's been delaying his 3rd base for a lot every single game.
I think that's one of his mistakes, actually. He could be going for a quicker 3rd base to get an economy up and then go for, I don't know, Mutas? Well, it all depends. And we haven't seen Phortex go for blink play at all, actually.
No, like he did get the Twilight Council, but like getting Charge versus Zerg is really odd unless you're going for like Charge Zealot Archon. You can hit strong timings with it, don't get me wrong. But most Zergs will generally be on their toes, and like they can scout it, and it's easily countered by just like mass roach and good creep threat.
Yes. Yes. Exactly. The key word is.
Yeah. Now Zethian and Phortex are.
Paused.
Okay, the game is getting paused. I mean Phortex.
All right. So we're pausing the game right now to see what's happening here. So it's Space Duck once again, who is actually delaying a game.
Oh, so BM. Swede.
That dude, oh my
That guy.
god. Oh.
Like, not only did he give me a free muffin when I met him today, this morning.
Oh my god. How about some advertising? Phortex. Please, everyone, visit the Phortex. Please also him the word potato. That is the word
guys,
of the day.
No, actually, remember, go onto Twitter and hashtag Eldkaka to promote esports. I think both players should get ready shortly. But now, like, because we're paused, just go and hashtag Eldkaka and University Star League.
All right. And we're going to go back into the game once again.
Yes. Now, Zealot out again. Nexus before Cybercore. This is the same build again. Phortex really does the same style. But both of these players sort of have their definite styles, I'd say.
Yes, they do have that. And the Overlord just sneaking into the base to see what's happening and seeing that, nope, not much going on here. It's the same. And here comes the Mothership Core out, ready to defend.
I really get the impression that Phortex does this build a lot. You know, because like, it just seems that he has everything worked out, like working with a single gas and the second gas timing. Like, so it works out when he's when he goes out Stalker and then he gets a Sentry. Yeah. So yeah, I think he has an idea of what he wants to be doing, and then we're probably going to be seeing a second gateway as well, and probably a Stargate. Stargate is such a good way to open in PvZ.
Yes, it is, because roaches and zerglings can't shoot up.
And Phoenix are good for map control.
Yes, they are.
Hopefully we'll see a bunch of Phoenix, and then he can transition. Phoenix, no, I mean, we have the Stalker coming out, and he's actually going to be losing this Overlord, which is pretty bad. Like, you don't want to lose. It's like losing a pylon this early. It's just so frustrating. It really impedes on your macro.
And here we go. We just talked about this.
Vida's in.
The third hatchery. This is early and good.
Oh yeah, okay, but he's going for speed, and he's still maintaining guys in gas. He's got 3 in that gas, guys. He's going up to 160 gas right now. Is this going to be for like Roach Warren or anything like that? There's no creeps going on yet, so we'll see. But now we have a bunch of Lings moving in, and their Warlock is not complete, so he is probably going to get a full scout. But there's a Zealot on hold position there by the Cybercore, but he could kill a few probes. He should definitely go for probes.
Don't go.
Speed finishes up,
yep.
And he should focus on probes now.
Yes, he should. Getting those early probes are so good.
Yeah, if he gets like 2, if he gets 2 more, he's been cost effective. 1, 2, no. Okay, he got 1. That wasn't worth that. And here comes 2 more, and they're gonna die.
Yes, they are.
Vied is in.
He makes it out. That's a brave little Zergling.
PTSD on that guy.
7 health. Wow, 1 more shot and it would be dead.
Post-traumatic, no, what was that?
Don't even try. I know what you're trying to say. Post-traumatic stress syndrome.
No, post-traumatic Protoss syndrome would make more sense.
We're making up things.
Unless that Zerg has been to, unless that Ling has been to Afghanistan. Anyway, we have Forge coming in here and a Robo as well for Phortex. We'll see what he's going to be doing. He actually walled himself in. No, wait. Okay, so it's narrow enough for a Zealot or a Link to get by, but not a Stalker, because Stalkers are so fast.
Yes, they are, but don't say it to their face. They're sensitive. But all right, so we're going for some. Probably see some upgrades going for the Protoss player pretty soon.
Oh, look at these units. They're going to be passing each other by.
Oh.
This sentry is not blocking anything.
Did he see it?
No, he did not see the move out. These guys completely missed each other. Zethian now checking for third base. If he decides to go for a run by, he could potentially come in and do a lot of damage. But now we have an additional warp in at home here. These units are moving out. Is there a probe with these guys? Because he has a Mothership Core, 2 Stalkers and 2 Zealots. They can actually do a lot. We have a Rotorine coming down now. It's actually very, very late. But he does have that lair, though. So the lair is done, but the Rotorine is late. If this would have been a +1/4 gate, he would have been dead. Yeah. Because the +1/4 gate hit like a minute ago.
Yeah. But still, he's probably going to lose that queen if now it's not getting
but
focused down.
Now he is. So he's losing a queen, and he's going to be losing quite a few drones there. Phortex, though, needs to be careful to not overextend here and throw away these units. Actually, I take that back, because he's just done so much damage now. And yeah, hold position. Really nice positioning here from Phortex between these minerals. Meanwhile, he's getting a good sentry count. He's getting +1 attack, and he's making immortals. I think what Phortex is looking to do at this point is a sentry immortal all-in off of 2 bases. It could be an expo, though. Like, he could go for an expansion, but he wants to be looking to throw that down now within the next minute.
Yeah, and here it is. Here, the Immortal is soon in play, and it's a bit different
this
style.
MSC is in risk of getting taken out. Yeah. You need to be very careful with this. No, she's going to make it out with suffering more than half of her health in hull damage. First Immortal out, and total of 4 sentries, 5 sentries even. And the second Immortal, he's chroning that and the +1, and now he's adding a total of 2 additional gates, going up to a total of 6. Hydralisk Den being thrown down as well.
The problem is that the Hydralisk Den, and the Hydralisk going to... Yeah, I think they're going to have the time to pop.
Yeah, they're going to come into
exactly
play. They're going to come into play. Like, it all comes down if he decides to wait for a third Immortal or not, because the second is going to pop out, and then he's going to warp in additional units, and then he needs to move and just set up proxy panels. But right now, we see Zethian moving out across the map with a bunch of units. Glare Constitution is halfway done. 1-1. I want to put it really nicely from Zethian. He's getting these fast upgrades, and he's been doing that. He's been like emphasizing upgrades a lot. Yes. These links should find this pylon unless they don't.
Nope. He just passed it. That, ladies and gentlemen, is an example though that you need more spread when just checking everything out. You can just send your
but now he's going to see this big warp, this big move at with a total of 6 sentries, 2 Immortals, 5 Zealots, and the Mothership Core with 1 recall and 1 time.
And here
warp.
it comes. 4 roaches in production.
Yeah, I don't like this now. He's getting muscular augments for those Hydralisks when he needs to get the grouped spines.
Well, he needs Hydralisks.
Yeah, but like without the range, they can't shoot over the force fields.
Yeah.
Or like they don't do too well with force fields present.
And there's no creep.
No, again, this is pretty big. He's throwing down 4 spine crawlers here in the third base, but he needs to engage now, because if Phortex gets into good position, he's not going to be able to do anything. Now we have Zerglings and Roaches connecting here. Force fields are fairly good. The Link's coming in there and actually tanking a lot of damage. One of the Immortals lost all of its hardened shields there, so if you can go and focus that down, that would be great. But now these sentries actually moving forward, and if they take in a good position, but we have Roaches flanking here. One of the Immortals is going to be falling down. Most of these units are getting cleaned up right now as Time War does drop, but Zethian has just got too much shit, and he forces Phortex to recall out of there.
Oh, and they lost a few Stalkers also in the later engagement. That was really good play by Zethian. He just ran the Zergling by, just sniped off a few of the actual sentries, and then just went to town. It was such a good engagement. He did everything right, and he stopped that push. And now, Phortex is not in a good position.
We're going to see what transition comes out of Zethian. He's only actually mining 5 gas. I think he's forgotten the 6th gas here in his natural. A lot of Overlords having a cocktail party here in the main. We have a few additional Roaches. Group Spines now being researched, and Immortals being made as well. We have 1-1 versus the 1-1 of the Zerg. Yeah. You don't want to be taking engagements up a ramp, though, because force fields will just completely destroy you in this circumstance. You should just go take a 4th base and get, I don't know, maybe a spy. Go for a muta transition. if he takes that 6th gas, god damn it. And
You can go for, you know, if you build a Spire, just build 4 mutas and then transition into something else. That is something you could do because that forces the Protoss player to play a completely different game and hopefully overreact. And just, oh, no, shit,
but like,
I need some Phoenix.
yeah, well, like it all depends. If he gets Blink, they're still fairly good against pure Roach compositions. He needs to get Hydra, so he's getting Burrow and he's getting the tunneling closers.
I love
but now, he actually baited out quite a few force fields there, and this, he needs to drop a Time Warp or Recall or something like that. He can't stay in the open against this amount of Roaches with speed. This concave is actually brilliant for Zethian. Not all the Roaches can get shoot up, but now he's focusing down the Immortal, and that's all of the power units for the Protoss. He does have enough energy to recall. There's a Time Warp though, and there are too many Roaches here for him to be able to contest this, and there's a GG, and he's going to be able to tap out. Wow. Zethian takes the lead in the series 2-1.
It's a great play by Zethian, the Zerg player. It was sort of the complete reverse from the last map.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, the last map 40s just saw an opening and went for it. It was the same thing here, that Zethian just exploited Phortex just pushing in to trying to snipe the 3rd base, but actually got caught in the trap. So it was a trap.
It's a trap.
Yes, it was. And I felt that was a really cool play to just wait it out like that. It's not easy as a Zerg player.
You need to be really... Sometimes, like, being patient in StarCraft 2 is really hard. Like, it's nerve-wracking.
Yeah. It's sort of an art form when it comes to StarCraft.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially when reacting. As a Zerg player, you can easily react to whatever people builds, or if you have a good enough scouting. In this...
Game sense and decision-making.
Yes,
also very, very key.
But in this game, Zethian didn't see the attack until it actually was outside his gate. He saw a bit of it, and then he just turned back and regarded the forces, and then just did the counter-attacking just exact in time. And even if you have lost all of your forces, there were spines everywhere, there were units being built, so there was no way that Phortex could just walked right in there and sniped.
I honestly think it comes down to how the Protoss does engage. Like if you snowball really hard and have a good engagement with force fields, Guardian Shield, Time Warp, you clean up a lot of the Zerg army and maintain your Immortals.
Yeah.
And don't waste too many sentries. You can just completely snowball and just A-move through the Zerg army. Like it doesn't matter what he makes, but it does take a lot to get to that stage. So.
I don't think that he actually he saw an opening and exploited it perfectly.
I was actually scared for Zethian.
Were you scared?
Oh,
you mean on the ladder? I was so he's a big guy.
No, I was scared for Zethian.
Oh, okay.
Like in the game when.
Oh, you mean like
when Phortex was posturing outside of his 3rd base, his army was actually superior.
Yeah.
But Phortex completely threw that engagement, so Zethian actually managed to come out on top.
Enough babbling. Let's head into the next game.
Yes, and this is on a massive map, ladies and gentlemen. It's a beautiful green map as well. Whirlwind it is called. I believe it looks like it's supposed to be on Tal'Darim, which is a Protoss homeworld.
All right. There's some history, some facts
some
for
lore,
you there. For the
deep lore shit for you guys.
And at the top left corner, we have the red Zerg player Zethian, now up 2 games.
Yes. And spawning here in the bottom left side here on Whirlwind, we have the Protoss in the blue trunks. He is TRPY's Phortex. I have no idea what that stands for. DH Zethian, so it would be like DreamHack, but I don't know.
Drippy!
Oh my god, Phortex, what are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? You're going for a 1-gate expo on Whirlwind? You should always go Forge fast, Nexus first.
You tell him, Lucas.
Yeah. Oh, let me just... Oh, what are you... I want to like write in the chat.
I know what it is. It's mind games.
Oh, get out.
Could be.
No, but I honestly, like, 1-gate expo on this map is just, to me, it's just like inferior.
Yes.
Because the Zerg will always hatch first. And some Zerg will even go double hatch.
What is the greediest build you can go with Protoss on this map?
That is Nexus first, and then you go for 6-minute 3rd base, I'd say.
That is really greedy.
Yes, super greedy. Yeah. Before this map, before Whirlwind was implemented, then the map before that, there was a map called Red City. I don't know if you guys remember that map. Yeah. It was like a really, really big, also a 4-player. So I'd recently met this guy called Dady, a good Zerg friend of mine now. And we were practicing, and then what he did is he went triple hatch before, like he went up to 4 hatches before pool, and I cannon rushed one of his hatcheries thinking it was his third base. When he was just going like, oh lol, sacrificial base, and then I thought I was ahead, and then he just still had a 3-base economy and just like fucked with my brain. I think you could definitely do something like this on this map.
Yes, you probably could.
But yeah, Phortex is definitely going to do the exact same thing that he's always been doing, where he gets the MSC and like delays warp get attack before, to get that faster nexus. So not going to see anything too odd. Even have the gas going down there for Zethian. I'd like him to pull guys off gas though, after speed has started, and get a super fast dud.
Yeah, I'm also a bit curious. He always lets his zealot finish.
Yeah, there is a, like what you can do is like you start it, and if you see links coming to you, you let it finish, but if you don't, you just cancel it and get a super fast nexus that way. Naniwa likes doing that.
Yeah, I've heard of him. Well, is he an Irish player?
A Naniwa? He's
Just kidding.
oh my god, dude! I was like,
what the hell?
Yeah, I would have been mad. I would have been really mad.
And Zethian, as our player before, Albert, he loves his roaches, so here it is. It's the Roach Warren.
Oh, this could be a 1-base roach all in though, and because there is no forge,
A 1-base roach?
No, I mean I'm stupid.
That's
he could definitely go for. He could definitely go for a roach all in.
yeah. Yes, he definitely could.
The Naniwa thing. I was platinum mad. Would have made me platinum mad. Now the Nexus is going to be as halfway done. No forge, and he could go gate, Stargate. Pretty common if you go for 1 gate expo on this map. Now he's going up to a total of 3 gateways. Additionally, in this wall, warp gate is almost done, and the MSC is now actually slightly later because he used to go. He went MSC and then gates, but now he went gates and then MSC. These lings are not going to get in.
Nope, they're just checking out.
Hello. You're not welcome. These guys are IRA lings. They have to stay out.
And the thing is, let's see here, and he's got the drones into gas once again, and he's starting to actually pile up quite a lot of gas.
Yeah, he's making I feel this is the last batch of drones he's going to be making before he just saves lava now to make a big swallow roach. He's making a total of 6 now. Slight supply block. Second overload does finish up though, so he's coming to a total of 7. Warp gate is done, however, and 2 defensive cycles of warp-ins should hold against these 8 roaches, especially with the mothership.
This is quite a cool build that he's doing right now with just building a bunch of roaches. We'll see if he keeps continuing building roaches, it's sort of a all-in-ish. But if he just builds these and then go for another expansion, it's just for harassment. But I feel these are very good timing on these roaches. He can go for an... he doesn't go for an attack. No, he doesn't.
But like he's going to be moving out now, applying pressure.
Oh.
If he can get in, okay. Actually, he does not want to run into these roaches out in the open with these units because he'll be forced to recall. I think Phortex actually saw these units, so now he's hurrying home. We have a Stargate going down as well in the main of Phortex as well. Good tech choice on this map. This poor Zealot is going to get picked off. Goodbye.
But still, Stargate it's so good against roaches, so hey, why not?
He could get he could get Void Rays, Phoenix as well. Zethian doesn't really get Spore Crawlers in any of his bases, so any air units could do a lot of damage. Photon Overcharge is dropped down. One of the panels does fall, slightly supply blocking to RPA. This MSC can just go to town on these roaches. There's nothing they can do to stop that. Both players banking quite a lot of money though, so we should see Zethian dropping another Nexus. Another hatchery.
Yeah.
He has still not gone up to lair tech though, so he's going to be behind in tech. He needs to be very wary about what he's going to be doing. He's taking 3 gas guys now, so I think he's going to be looking to tech up.
The thing is that he needs to take engagement now, otherwise it's going to be a whole bunch of Void Rays, and roaches are very bad against Void Rays. So when he's going to do a final push with his roaches,
he could actually, he could actually go in now. There is
he can.
There are no sentries. There are no sentries at all.
He's just gathering up outside.
Zealots and Stalkers. The Mothership Core is here. She does not have a time warp. Soon she'll have a time warp. If she can. Okay, first Void Ray is out. I don't feel that this is a good engagement here for Zethian. Time Warp is going to drop down on top of these roaches, and then this Void Ray with that prismatic alignment is going to be able to do a lot of damage. Drop that Time Warp, come on, and Kite, come on. Zethian,
Lucas says now.
Phortex, what are you doing? No Time Warp?
Nope.
Why is he going for the Nexus?
I think he does. I think it's case of I need to micro and macro.
No, he's just so indecisive.
Yeah.
He just started the lair now. Now he's getting 2 spore crawlers in each base. Void Ray is still in production here for Phortex, though. Phortex could easily go and grab a 3rd base.
Yeah.
But he needs to take those additional gas guys, grab a few sentries. At this point, though, we see 10 more drones in production as well for Zethian. Still no 3rd base. He's banking so much money, he needs to do something with it.
Yeah, he needs to go for an expansion, but still, he's a bit of in a panic mode right now because he scouted, he saw the Void Rays are there, and he knows that, if these move out right now, I am toast. They will circle my base and kill everything. So he's trying to quickly, you know, level up into lair. He's going into probably put down a Hydrolist then, because we haven't seen him play any Mutalisk at all, I think.
No. Mutas are not, like, you generally don't go Mutas straight off of a lair in ZGP. It's very, very uncommon. You can go like Roach Hydra into big Muta switch, like off of 3 or 4 bases, but on 2 bases, I wouldn't really advise it. I mean, he has a bank, but this bank is going to be, like, you'll afford 7 or 8 Mutas, and that's not going to be doing too much against this composition. I mean, and he even does have a Stargate, so you could just easily start going Phoenix. But right now, Zethian is in a very, very tight spot because Phortex is moving out now, and he's looking to tie up this series.
That is a scary army. That scares me. 3 Void Rays, a bunch of Stalkers, and a bunch of Zealots to buffer the damage.
Ooh, quite very Stalker heavy, actually. Hydrolift then just started now. No upgrades as well. A few slowlings. The first queen is just targeted down straight away. Zethian just GG's. He knows there's nothing he can do to stop that. And so that ties the series up 2-2.
That was.
We're going to be going into final game 5 in this best of 5 series. This is the finals.
Yeah.
In group.
We're in the
beta group, right?
Yes, we are.
That is correct. All right.
Yeah,
nice.
it's the beta group. All right, so that was a really cool play there by Phortex. Yeah, it's sort of they're playing the reverse game all the time. It was the same thing as
the games are very back and forth.
Yeah,
very back and forth games. I really want to come back to this thing of where Zethian really doesn't expand. Like, he has this game plan where he wants to be sort of aggressive with something, but then when it gets scouted or it gets shut down, he doesn't really know what to do, like, in terms of transitioning out of it. So he really needs to shape up when it comes to that.
Do you know what game is my favorite game of a series?
Like a game series?
Yeah.
Heroes of Might and Magic?
No, not a game series. A StarCraft game series. Which of the games?
Oh, and that's...
The first or...
Oh, are you asking me?
Yeah.
Oh God, I thought you were like asking, like, oh, never mind, I got so confused. This series or overall?
I got the answer for you. It's game number 5.
Oh, okay.
That is the best game.
Well played.
It is the last game, and also it's one of the most important games because much here is at stake at the finals for the what do we say? Was the beta group?
Yes, that is correct. The University Star League, ladies and gentlemen. So now coming into game 5, the final map is going to be on Frost.
Yes, and remember to follow me on Twitter at Mikael Jansson and Tenshi at the Asian Nightmare.
Yeah, that is me. Anyway, so here we are on Frost, introducing these players tied up now 2-2, neck to neck in the battle of the final spot.
Yes, indeed.
In the beta group of the University Star League. It is the blue I'm sorry, it is the red Zerg, Zethian, in the bottom right corner.
Yes, it is.
You
almost said Protoss.
I almost did.
And in the top left corner, we have the blue Protoss player, Vortex. Boom, boom, boom. Vortex.
No, you said Vortex.
Vortex.
That is me. You're
not.
I'm not Protoss.
No. Anyway, so why do we do that? I don't know. It's so.
I think. Oh my God! Like I'm spreading University Star. I'm making UniSL really bad. I should just leave. Anyway, I was like, Tenshi has left the game.
So, are we going to call the game? Are we going to see Warriors? Yes. Are we going to see Roaches? Yes. Are we going to see an epic game? Of course, we are going to see an epic game.
I don't like Phortex only going for 1 gate expos. Like, I really dislike that. His these guys have not changed up their styles anything.
No. Why should they? They're actually winning. There's no reason.
I mean, they're neck to neck. Like Phortex, why can't you just like go forward fast expand into like 7 gate plus 2 blink or like a DT rush or Zethian 2 base muted, 2 base swarmers with a Nidus network. I mean, do some crazy shit, guys.
No,
I want to see some crazy shit.
if you go into the finals against a player you're playing this kind of tight games with, you need to play it safe. You don't have enough room to actually gamble. So I think both players going to play super safe, something they actually won with before. So are we going to see Zethian actually defend and Phortex attack, or it's going to be the other way around? And if we have followed the series so far, it's often the attacking player that is losing. Well, unless in game 2, actually, it was the attacking player that won.
Yeah, we'll see. I accidentally, my microphone very so slightly.
You ate your microphone?
Yeah, I accidentally. Now we have the exact same build coming out here again for Phortex. It's actually really uninteresting. Like that is the fact that he's done this 5 games in a row, not changing anything up now, and Zethian doing the exact same thing. I really want Zethian to just go up into 3 base Zerg. I think if he went to like first Stefano Roach Max, he could just completely destroy Phortex. Okay, actually, I'm gonna ask you: do you want the Zerg or the Protoss to win?
Zerg. Dude, still, well, the Protoss player, he is an XCOM player, and we XCOM players need to stick together. We are fans of an epic game series.
Oh, okay,
so
that makes sense. I think that everyone here at the University Star League, though, should, I don't know, maybe we're all friends, just killing each other.
We're friends killing each other. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, it is.
All right, here comes the Mothership Core out to support their own units and do some minor scouting.
No. No, this isn't scouting. Would you call this scouting? She's just like hovering around outside the natural. That's not scouting, man. Anyway, now we see Zethian. He is going for a 3rd hatchery. Thank you, based Zerg God, for finally taking heed to my prayers. Phortex now going for a 2nd gas as well, and we'll see what's going to be happening.
Yeah, I feel this is like right decision to go in 3 base. As you said all the time, he should have done this in every map. Go 3 base
like, because he sticks on the 2 base economy, which is shit.
Yeah, and also Phortex, he doesn't scout that much.
No, like he could definitely get away with all this stuff. Now we see a Stargate in the Wolof though here for Phortex. He is changing things up very so slightly, getting a faster Stargate.
Well, I'm not surprised because every time he has played, he has faced with roaches. So why not build a Stargate?
The danger with Stargate though is that a Zerg can like make a ridiculous amount of roaches and just A-move you.
Yeah.
That can happen. I know people are probably going to like argue and flame me in the chat, so like, no, you have Void Rays, murder. But
they
like,
do it anyway.
But like,
so
if you open Phoenix, a big flock of roaches can they can potentially pose a big threat. But it's all about that scouting that you get, because you get, like with Phoenix, free scouting is sort of like included in the package. And here we see Phoenix coming out now. He is just rallying these out across the map. He's going to be picking off Overlords now.
The difference with Phoenix is that they're very micro-intensive, especially if you're going for harassment.
They take a lot of APM.
Yes, they do. So it's a bit of a danger. And if you have a safe build you're going for, just stay with the build and try to win the game. So
do you think that Phortex is gonna like potentially put himself behind because he needs to micro these Phoenix?
If you go
never mind. He's making a Void Ray.
Yeah. So he's probably gonna make one Phoenix just to clean up all the Overlords. That puts him in a quite good spot.
I like this because it could potentially force like an overreaction from Zethian. Because what Phortex does is potentially going to be doing, he does not want to make Voiders to go and harass with. He wants to have them in the straight up engagement.
And speaking of overreaction, 1 spore in each mineral line.
That's not an overreaction.
No. It's a reaction.
Yeah, it is a reaction, but like I'd say you should always have spores anyway because your Protoss opponent could be going DT. It's like as a Terran, I always think that whenever I play Terran, I always get a turret in TVP by like 7:30. In case like Oracle on 1 base, Proxied can hit at 5:30. DTs hit at 7 minutes off of 1 base, 2 base 7:35, 7:45.
Yeah, true.
I have all of those like shit timings in my head, and then I know do
you play Terran?
Yeah, I off-race Terran.
Oh my god. You off-race?
Yeah.
Oh, you traitor.
My worst race is Zerg right now. But anyway, Phortex has got a proxy pylon on top of this 3rd base, so that is actually going to come into very big play shortly. Lair coming down, Roach Warren as well. This Phoenix is going to be seeing all of this. He sees the Lair finishing up and the Roach Warren in production as well. And yeah, we'll see what's going to be happening. We have these additional gateways warping in right now and a few extra Voiders coming out.
Do you know what would be really good now for Zethian?
Tell me.
A creep tumor. A creep tumor would be awesome.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're actually
Anywhere on the
very
map. He can place it anywhere, and I would be happy.
Yeah, as long as he uses that. Now he's going for that double evolution chamber we've seen him do every single game. A small Zello warp in though, but he should be targeting down these spines. I don't like the fact that he just ran past them. He's getting a few drones, but not too many. And I mean, it's not like this is significant economical damage.
No, they're not going to do that much. And also he lets all the spines to actually finish.
Yeah, oh, nice transfuse there. But now he has so much energy, and he can even go and afford a single thing.
But there's a huge Protoss army moving across the maps, and the big question is...
2 Void Rays, 2
does
Sentries, 3
Zethian have
2
enough
Stalkers.
to counter
Yeah, he
this?
warped in 4 Stalkers here on the high ground, and an extra Zealot. He's on a total of 5 gateways.
Is he looking to end this now, or is he just going to snipe
Yeah,
it?
well, I mean, if he gets a great position, he can just end it. But it's going to be difficult now because we've got Grooved Spines coming out, we have Hydralisk then complete. There are not that many units out on the map right now for Zethian. Phortex does have the initiative in terms of unit advantage, but he can actually go to damage from above. But meanwhile, like you said, Zerglings come in here into the natural, forcing a defensive warp in at home, which is actually really, really bad when you want to be aggressive. But here we have all of these Protoss units coming in here, and they just shut down that Smoke Ruler right away. Those spines can't do anything. This third base is getting focused down. These Lings are actually doing a great job in harassing the Protoss right now in his own natural. Drones almost coming in to fight there for a second. Nothing on the production tab right now for the Zerg. Barely anything.
Yeah.
All the Queens have fallen, and now he can just There's still no mining going on in the natural, but the Lings have been cleaned up. The counterattack is cleaned up right now, and Phortex is moving forward. He is looking to go for the kill. No force fields being dropped yet. Drones still not mining, and they're dropping. Is he going to be going for these upgrades? No. Nice pick up there from Zethian. Single Hydralisk coming in. 5-man production. This Queen is actually just idling. She's not doing anything, and there's too much. And I think that we're going to be seeing Zethian falling out here, and Zethian going sad face and GG.
Yeah.
And that means that Phortex wins the finals of the beta group.
All right. That was I
Good
think I said it.
game.
Yeah, I think
Well
I said it every time. It was a really cool game to actually watch.
That was really a straightforward win there. Even though Zethian did switch up his play a little bit, it did not end up paying off with insufficient scouting. Even though he did a really nice counterattack.
Yes, he did. It was the same thing here. Exploited the mistake of the opponent really, really efficiently and just went for it. One Overlord on top of the high ground, and it could be a completely different game.
Yeah, you really have to place an Overlord there.
Yes.
There's one of the pivotal locations when playing ZBP on Frost. Yeah, well, anyway, I guess that's congratulations.
So, congratulations to the winner, and I think we're going to hand it over right now to the coolest American guy in Sweden right now working with esports. I'm Semler. Hello, can you hear us here at the office? No, just kidding. Over to you.
Thank you, coolest Swedish guy. You do have the beard of the gods. Well, we're here with our 2 winners of the Gold League, and do you agree with what they were saying just now, that you jumped on the opportunity and that you saw weakness and you struck like lightning?
Yeah, that's basically what I do.
That's basically it.
It wasn't blind luck or anything. It was, I planned everything. Yeah.
Do you agree with that? Do you feel like you got cheated?
Goddamn Void Rays.
But mutas are pretty good versus Void Rays, right?
Yeah, if you have time to get them out, which unless you go straight mutas, you can't get them out in time for that push.
So are you afraid that Robert Olin is going to strike you dead next time he sees you for losing, DreamHack's name? You're carrying DreamHack's pride, and
probably not.
Probably not.
He probably doesn't have a clue what I did.
Let's keep it that way.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the same for Ponda though. So, you won. How does it feel?
It feels great, man. I was so worried there. I actually thought you would win this, but it was close. It was good games.
You want to just take the knife and twist it a little bit too?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, man.
Dude, but well done actually. Very tight games, and it seemed like you really had good control. Sky Toss, man. Is that the style that you prefer, just through and through?
I actually hate Sky
You
Toss.
hate Sky Toss?
I want to go Storm, but I didn't really see the opportunity today. Roaches. You don't want to Storm Roaches. They stand in and laugh about it.
So it's you were hoping that he would be going like Hydras for the most part, Lings, that sort of thing.
Yeah,
mutas.
exactly.
Yeah, and did you have any idea? Is that not your style? What kind of style do you favor? Did we see a good example of it here today?
I think that Gatlings aren't as good against Protoss, especially if they go Zealots. So I like to go Roaches to counter Zealots and Stalkers. And then the Hydras were more counter to the Void Rays that I saw.
Well, guys, we're going to hear a lot more about this when you guys join, our co-hosts in the green room. But first, I have to give you your prize, and that is going to be this bag of Kingston swag. And you do actually have, on top of everything else, 2 mouse pads from QPad, UniSL. You have the SSD in there as well as some RAM, and that squishy head thing, that's really good. Whenever you feel like Zerg is cheating you, just squeeze on that really hard and it'll help, I hear. But there you go, man. Congratulations. Yeah, and, well, guys, we're actually going to head over to the green room. So these 2 guys, you're going to get to hear more from them, but now it's up to Njal and Fubar. They're going to keep you entertained.
What is up, guys? Welcome back here to the casting couch, or to the player couch. We're sitting here with a new player. Could you introduce yourself?
I'm Jonathan. I play under Samurai Jack. And I'm
Samurai Jack.
Samurai
I actually love that handle.
Yeah, and it's a cartoon show.
Yeah, it's a great cartoon show, as far as I know, right?
Yeah, I love it.
Adult Swim, yes?
no,
It's not Adult Swim.
Cartoon Network.
Oh, just playing Cartoon Network, okay. You will be playing the finals match, right?
Yeah, in the Gamma League. I will play in the final match.
And you're playing against
Tjorberg.
Schuberg? Okay, so do you know anything about this player?
No, I had a test yesterday actually, so I've just been studying.
Oh,
And
so you haven't prepared any builds?
no, I play random also, so even if I
Oh,
know,
you do?
Yeah, even if I
You're the
knew,
second random player we have in this tournament, actually.
That's pretty impressive.
That is very impressive.
even if I know the map, I don't know what
Do you
race I'm
know?
gonna be.
Oh, do you know his race?
Yeah, Zerg.
Oh yeah.
I
So
heard it's really good.
do you?
I actually played him twice, but I can't give away any strategy because I think that would be cheating. But
Did you win or lose?
I won. But I'm master, so I should win.
Oh, now, do you have anything like when you play against Zerg? Do you have is that like a weakness or a strength for you? Like generally across your matchups?
And don't reveal your strategies.
No, don't reveal your
Since
strategies. This is very important.
Since I play all matchups, because I'm random, I don't really. I don't have special build orders or anything like that. I just play on feelings and hopefully I will win.
So I think like generally when you are a random player, people tend to have like a favorite race. Like even though they play random, they have a race that they feel most comfortable with. Do you have such a race?
No, I can play. I like to play all races.
Do you have a favorite matchup?
I don't know. No, I hate them all.
Okay.
I'm bad at them.
You hate them all.
But you like StarCraft.
So,
Yeah,
do you, which matchup do you hate most then?
Probably mirrors.
Oh, all mirrors.
Yeah, because all the matchups late game, since I haven't played so much late game, and the people I play against.
Oh, which league are you, by the way?
I'm in silver right now.
Okay, so and the guy Korberg, what was his name? Korberg. Schuberg.
I think. I don't know.
Do you know his league?
I think he's bronze or silver right now, but has been.
Strong bronze.
Yeah, I know he was bronze before, but he played more 2v2. So I think it was bronze one we won, but like platinum master 2v2. But that doesn't say much though, since it's 2v2.
I also play 2-on-2 mostly. But I haven't played. I don't really like 1-on-1 so much.
Maybe you can apply some 2v2 strats on the 1-on-1 format.
Yeah, I will go all in every game.
Mass
Just pretend you have a
Reaper.
super bad teammate. Like, where the fuck are your units, man? And maybe
Send
you'll feel
money.
more
Send
comfortable.
minerals.
Exactly. Right, so just another weird question. Since you play all races, what is your absolute favorite unit?
The Overlord.
The Overlord.
Yeah.
I think that's
Why?
a great choice, actually.
It's just, it's a good unit, it's just chilling around. And
Yeah, it has no weaknesses.
It looks really chill too.
It has no strength,
weakness, yeah, no
but it doesn't have any weaknesses either.
And it gives
except
supplies.
all units with attack.
That's true, but it gives supply and you can scout with it, so that's
Yeah,
pretty good.
That's really overpowered.
But I would say it's the worst of all the supply-giving things since...
No. Why would you say that?
No, listen. Pylons is the most frightful thing in the world. They put one pylon down, you don't find it. The entire force of the Protoss
Right.
is there.
Well, that is a very good thing about Protoss.
Yeah.
But yeah.
and then you have
The supply depot.
The supply depot, the Wall-in master. They like one thing that.
Yeah, but it's so fragile, and a supply depot, they cost like 100 minerals.
Yeah.
But they only give 8 supply, and you have to
But you
place
start
them in
with
a
10.
perfect.
You start with 10, right? You start with
Oh,
more.
that's
or
true,
11,
actually.
11
Well,
supply.
Oh, that's true actually.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Terrans start with 1 supply more, and
Why
that's
don't,
why you
don't
always
I
win.
know this? That's very strange.
That's because you just play Terran. Of course you don't know this.
Well, that's of course. That must be it.
Yeah, for sure.
Do we start with 11 supply?
Yeah, you
Are
start
you
with
sure?
1 more. Pretty sure. Yeah.
Dash.
You're better than me.
But do we
Right.
start with 11 supply?
We have one more Terran player in here.
Yes.
you do, for sure.
Okay.
We asked the other random guy. Of course he knows.
He knows.
I don't know.
And
He
how
knows
happy
the
are you when you play
rest.
Terran? You're like, yes, 1 more supply, bitches. All right.
That's the,
We
oh,
actually
here we have the winner.
Phortex here. So he's gonna
Welcome
join
back,
us here in the
Phortex.
couch. You can just scoot. You can stay if you want to. Okay, sure.
By the way, I love the color
Yeah.
of your pants. I just have to say that.
Well played, mate.
Thank you.
And welcome back to the
Well-
couch.
Yeah, it's great to be back. It's so cozy here.
It's really cozy. I like it too.
We love your play style, by the way.
Thank you.
Very well played.
I was a little bit scared for you there because you lost. You were down to 1, but the last game was super exciting too.
I was terrified. I completely misread his style, so I was way too aggressive against him when he was aggressive against me. So
Yeah. Also, we noticed several times that your recall timing was a little bit off.
yeah,
Yeah.
Actually it's this feels cheap to blame something else, but I couldn't tune in my racer signups. So
Your
my
what?
My racer signups on the computer.
So he gets the right sensitivity and stuff.
All right,
I
all right.
misclicked all the time. That's why I like pulled 2 probes when I should. When I should, I pulled 2 probes when I should be up high and stuff. So
Oh, I see.
my accuracy wasn't the best.
But,
But it's my own fault. I shouldn't blame.
It was a great game,
And
by
you
the way.
still won. You know, you shouldn't have too many excuses when you win because that's so bad mannered. Like, yeah, I won. I totally crushed him, but man, I sucked this game, and I was so bad. But I still.
He played great. He played great.
Yeah, that's
it
what
was,
he say.
It was fun games.
Did you notice that his third base was very late, like most games? Because I think that
Yeah.
tends towards his aggressive side.
Yeah, I was like the first game, I think, where I lost. I was dancing in his third place vacation.
All right, yeah, we saw that.
yeah, 'cause
they had it zoomed in
every
on the
time I
stalkers,
go-
and you can see them like
Yeah.
jumping around.
Every time I go there to kill the third base, and it wasn't there, so I was like shocked. I didn't know what
Yeah,
to do,
he's
so I
a
just
huge
danced.
two-baser.
Yeah.
You can draw this conclusion.
So I realized that after the game, and I was like,
Oh.
shit, why didn't I go back?
I also thought about Suede when he paused like the second game.
Yeah.
And you know when he was going to unpause, he made the countdown like 3, 2, 1, go, and then he unpaused, and we could see that he was typing to observers, so you couldn't see.
No,
Hopefully it wasn't too
That
bad.
was hilarious.
I lost a few. I lost a little mind time, but I think
Whatever.
Satan lost 2.
Should we like? I steal my mic back. Should we go through the games maybe? Or so we can start with the first game. The first game was on Belcher, right?
Yeah.
I need to check my notes sometimes because you know, it was a long best of 5, so it's easy to forget. What happened was you did some gateway pressure. You remember? Yeah. But you lost a lot of units without the recall. Is that because of a misclick, or was it your just slow reaction time?
It was mostly slow reaction time, actually. As I said, I was really surprised that I didn't take a third base there, because I usually play a lot of greedy Zergs. So when I play aggressive Zergs, I don't know what to do, man.
Because the thing you can do with the gateway pressure, if you don't mind me telling you some small things, it's just that since you have recall, there's no problem with you just putting some pressure on. But as soon as you see that he has tons of roaches, you know it's going to fail. Just go home and defend.
Yeah, I know.
And it's so much harder to do things like on the fly when you're in the booth. It's just so easy for me to sit there and go, oh, of course you should just back off. It's completely different when you're in the booth.
Yeah, actually, I was surprised how much I would choke. It was really hard to actually play offline.
How did it
We
feel?
call this offline even though it's online.
Yeah.
This was your first booth experience, right?
Yes.
So how did it feel sitting in a booth?
It was cold and lonely.
Yeah,
It was
both me and Fuber has actually sat in those booths before.
Yeah, last
And
year.
yeah, and I know the feeling. It's like you think they're like these solid things, and you get into them, and like it's all dark, and yeah, I remember it.
I really hated the white noise too.
The what?
The white noise.
Oh, right, the white noise. Like to explain for the stream, you have first earplugs with the game sound, and then you have larger what do you call it? What's it called?
You know, like those
headphones. Like
headphones,
large
like
headphones on them. Thank you. And filled with noise, just white noise, so you can't hear the casters, so you can't hear anything outside. And like after a while, you get used to it, and you stop listening to it. But in the beginning, it's really annoying. I remember that.
Yeah, it was kind of annoying.
Did you ever have like weird thoughts, like shit? I actually think I'm gonna win. What am I going to say, or something like that?
Nah, I actually was kind of just relieved when I actually won something.
Because that's so much better. Like, I had a huge problem just thinking of things that was not in the game. Like, oh, I'm so far ahead. Wonder what happens in the winner interview. And then I lost the game.
Oh, that's
that happens.
Should we move on to the second map?
Yeah, sure.
It was Ackland Waste.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty good Protoss map. What did you feel when you had to play Ackland Waste?
I was actually picked that map, so I was quite happy about it. A slight fun fact is that I proxy-gated every...
Let's scoot over.
I proxy-gated every opponent on my way up here on Ackland Waste.
Oh, you did that also?
Yeah.
That's a Protoss thing.
The main base proxy, right? On Ackland.
The main base proxy against Zerg. Against Protoss, I did two Stalker, one Salad Rush in his natural.
Okay.
And everyone died.
Yeah, and that's like that's so heart-crushing as a Zerg player, because you know that Ackland is a hard map to play for Zerg, because it's so easy to take 4 bases, or at least 3 bases, and just chill. So you want to be as greedy as possible, and then there's fucking 2 gates in your main base, and you're just like, oh, I hate the ladder right now.
Oh, welcome to the couch, by the way.
Yeah,
I noticed you snuck in very nicely.
Yes.
How did you feel about the games?
Felt pretty good. Was kind of nervous in the beginning, but that got released. Mostly, I hate Void Race right now.
Do you think it was a well-deserved win, or was it just a Void Ray win?
It was a well-deserved win. I mean, we were really equal, so it could have gone either way.
Yeah, but actually, it was really nice games.
Yeah, you were
guys put on
very
the show.
equal. Very, very good games.
Protoss is actually overpowered, so...
There you go. It's official. Oh, yeah.
I like that you say that, because there are 2 Zergs, 1 Terran, and 1 Protoss in the couch, so you're outnumbered.
Oh, that's war.
Yeah, we could probably win if we all ganged up on you.
I don't need numbers, I'm Protoss.
Force field. All right.
Oh, Tenshi, do you have anything to say about Protoss?
I have a lot of things to say about Protoss.
He has a lot of things to say about
If you
Protoss.
want to, you can join us if you want to defend your race.
Yeah, I'd love to. Is there any...
You can lie here.
Yeah.
Here.
No, let him lie down.
Can you guys like going like this?
Yeah, this is cool.
Hello,
So-
welcome to the couch, Tenshi.
So my question is, do you feel dirty when you play your race? Yes, he does. He does, for sure.
Dirt in that pose.
I feel sexful.
Someone was here earlier and told me that Tenshi means angel,
It does that. Yes, it does mean it does mean angel.
and it's from an anime, right?
Yes, I took it from an anime because I'm a faggot.
Hey, man, come on.
Animes are great, by the way.
Yeah, I watch animes
we
too.
don't discriminate against animes or anything.
Just get Protoss. Like,
Oh yeah,
Just
we're
we hate
racist against Protoss, but we're not racist against anything else. So.
All right. So the question is, are we going to talk about Protoss, or are we going to talk about the rest of
The
the games?
matches. Yeah, how many matches have you talked about? 2?
3. Two. Yeah, 2. Because the next game was Derelict
I
Watcher.
have a question for Phortex.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So like, in all of the games, you went for a 1-gate expansion build with a 14 gas, and you delayed your warp gate, went for an Nexus, and then a Mother's Core. You did that on every single map. Why did you decide to do that on a huge map like Whirlwind and Frost?
I like to play safe. A lot of Zergs usually like to 6-pool on the Whirlwind, where they send 1 Overlord and then 1 Drone Scout, and then they 6-pool the other location if they didn't find you.
Yeah, okay.
And I've died multiple times to that.
Like I've had my fair share of that as well. But I mean, considering how, oh my god, I need to remember the names.
Satan. I think it was Zethian.
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 Yeah, Zethian.
Said.
But yeah, but like Zethian went, he always went for the same build where he got a gas, and then an expansion, and like he did that in every single game.
I went for an expansion, then pool, then gas.
Okay. Oh yeah. Wait. You did switch it up actually, but never any early pools. Are you a cheesy player, Zethian?
I was gonna ask that also, actually. You consider yourself a cheeser?
No, but it's so hard against Protoss to go early pool and the link pressure because they usually wall in and then they can just have zealots, and that's
Fair
really
enough.
no good trade.
What are your thoughts on that, Fuba?
Well, I'm a very, truth be, I'm a very macro-oriented player. So macro-full, full of macro.
Powerful and macro-oriented,
So many
all
macro.
in one word.
So I don't use early pools that much, but sometimes I just want to. You know, when you see that Nexus first with no scout, and you just be like, oh, I just wish I had 6-pooled you. You dirty Protoss.
On the ladder, though, every time I have a Zerg match, I'm so tired of CVZ, so I always go 6-pool and kill them.
Remember that for next UniSL, by the way, guys.
Yeah, like
heard
watch
it here
out.
first.
If you're Zerg and you're playing Zethian, you need to like build 3 blind
You need to
spines.
counter 6-pool.
Twice in this tournament.
Okay, it's not so bad.
And remember, it's 1 year to the next tournament. I will never switch my strategy.
how many? Okay, so Phortex, how many people have you actually proxy gated on Achelon?
I did it against every person I played on Achelon except for Zethian. So I think it's 4 or 5 now, and everyone died.
Terrans as well.
I didn't face any Terrans. I was really sad about that.
Okay.
I think my strongest matchup actually is Terran.
Yes,
So.
same here.
If you're a noob out there and you want to start playing StarCraft, please pick Terran. We have too few Terrans in Europe, and it's my favorite matchup too.
They're also the best race.
Yes, they are. Pick them.
We are a good race, actually.
Yeah, it's like, do you want to sit on one base forever and win a GSL?
That's how we do it, man. 11-11 all the way.
So, I actually think we should talk a little more about the games, because we actually just managed to talk about 2 games. The third game was on Derelict Watcher.
Are you comfortable, by the way?
I want to be in picture, and so maybe we can, if we scoot over, could we fit all
I think you
5
can.
in the couch? This is even cozier than before. Hello. Hello.
This is truly the
I think that.
Yeah, for sure.
this was nice.
Yeah, now you even have this cheat sheet.
It's this here now.
Yeah, this is my notes.
Phortex sucks.
But you're Protoss, come on now. You know I have to write that. Like, I have to the Zerg love.
Yeah.
Right, but the third game was Derelict Watcher, which most people consider a Zerg map in the CVP matchup. How did you feel going up on that map?
I actually think it's okay. If it's kind of hard when they get such a big concave, and I actually kind of died to that, but it's fine. I actually hoped I would kill him because I had Immortals against Roaches, but yeah.
Yeah, well, you had like
Roaches?
a kind of off ratio there.
Yeah.
I think you had like two Immortals against like 20 Roaches or something.
I think this was like 30.
Yeah.
I always get so shocked how much the Zerg can produce when they're like, I want this unit and nothing else, and builds 500 Roaches.
That's what they do, man.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
But I'm really curious, Zethian, when he was at your third base, with Immortals, Sentries, Mothership Core, and like a decent, he had a decent Zealot count as well.
Yeah.
He had a really strong army.
Yeah.
And he started dropping force fields. What was going through your mind at that point? Were you thinking like, fuck, I'm dead? Or like, what were you thinking?
Produce more roaches.
Oh, wait.
I see Immortal. Let's build Roaches.
Yeah, isn't that like what Zerg has been doing for the past like 1.5 years now?
Like SR.
We do it in different ways. Come on now. It's a big difference.
Okay.
Sometimes I build 50 drones, sometimes I build 60 drones.
Okay.
And then Roaches.
Well, yeah, like the moral of the story is build roaches.
The moral of the story is that it's a big difference, and there's like grace to it.
Yeah, but like you ended up losing your entire army anyway. Zethian took a big lead, and he even maintained his third base, and barely took any economical damage. How did you feel then? Like, what were you thinking?
Well, I was overjoyed.
So when you were out of the game and you were pretty much lost, how did it feel?
It's great.
Yeah, but like,
How did you feel winning the games?
Did you have any like? Were you like? Was your mind blank, or did you have any sort of idea or concept?
I was pretty sure I was out of the game, so I was like, I'll do one last push, and hopefully he will forget to build units. But he didn't. He built Roaches and he won.
That's really BM in a way. Like I'm like right now.
Rely
my
on
only
him
choice
sucking.
is relying on my opponent being complete shit.
Well, it's worth a try.
I actually have a question. Did you choose to do the Immortal all-in push because it was Derelict Watcher and it's a hard map for Protoss, or did you just feel like it's a good strat?
Fuck this shit, I'm going Immortals. No, actually, I don't really like taking a third because of the concave they can get there. So I was like, I will kill you now. And I saw earlier
Kill you now.
that he liked Roaches a lot. that's why I built Voiders later. So.
All right,
Okay,
shoot.
so how many games are there left now?
Two.
So game 4, who won that?
He won.
Did you win that?
Yeah,
I won.
or else we would have a different champion.
How did it feel losing that game?
Yeah, man, I haven't been as happy like that in several years.
So, like, do you feel this very standard and common Zerg-esque rage and like tears and stuff like that? Do you feel the power of broken races overwhelming you?
A little bit.
Okay, so and that was that game. And the last game though, on
No,
Frost.
I have one question though. You seem to stick to 2 bases for a really long time, and the most of the games. Is that your style, or is it because you felt like his gate pressure would be too strong?
It's because I felt like he would push too early, and I'd rather be safe and make more units than taking an expansion.
Cool. Okay, the last game then.
Yeah, the final game, base race on Frost.
Base race.
Yeah,
it was
base race.
kind of a base race. It was attack versus run by, but it
Yeah.
almost turned into a base race.
Did you even notice that there were links in your base?
Well, I warped in Zealots and killed you, but
I wasn't looking. I was trying to defend.
it was kind of sloppy that I didn't leave a Zealot there. I forget that way too often. So it was really good, actually.
It is an easy mistake to make though.
Yeah, and when you don't put it on hold and then it gets jumped up,
That's
the best.
that was exactly what I was gonna say. Like I used to play Protoss, and I remember like warping in a Zealot and forgetting to put it on hold position.
Oh
That's like
God.
the easiest mistake you can make.
Yeah.
You can do that in CVC too with 2 queens on the ramp.
Right.
And you're like, fuck this bastard, it's not getting into my main. And then you just lose the game straight up.
Yeah, that's life, man. That's
But-
life.
How nervous was you when you noticed that you missed to put the Zealot in the gap and there were actually Zerglings in your natural?
I actually was quite happy that it was only Zerglings. I thought it was, if it would have been Roaches there, it would be a different story. Well, with the Lynx, you can just warp in Zealots on good locations. He like traded really many Zerglings in my choke there. So the Zealots were worth the weight in gold.
You don't even need force fields, huh?
No, just Zealots.
No.
A lot of Zealots though. But I really want to do my charge slot storm build next time.
Against
Terran, that is.
No, against Zerg.
Oh, against Zerg.
It's great. I love it.
Well, remember that also, UniSL future players.
Yeah.
You guys, for the season 3 of the University Star League, you guys better watch out because we're probably going to be seeing the rise of these 2 players.
Yeah, I hope to see you in
That's very
competitive.
Rivalries.
Yeah, sure. But I hope to see both of you in the
Oh, is
competitive
this the
league
beginning
next
of a
next
rivalry,
year.
maybe?
Yeah.
Do you consider him your greatest rival?
Just say yes.
Yeah, this is like Idra
Yeah.
versus Cruncher and everything.
Smiling.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
When he leaves here, I'm gonna take care of him.
All right.
Okay,
So,
so,
I guess that's it for us here at the Player Cash right now. We're going to throw it to a break, and we'll be back at 8, so don't go anywhere.
Thanks.
Cheers.